In this video, we're going to be doing our hot or cold investment analysis on the 1/6 scale Ahsoka Tano from Clone Wars. I just don't understand though, like why does Hot Toys give us Ahsoka Tano? Like who wanted this figure? Like nobody was asking for it. Like Ahsoka Tano stinks, the Clone Wars is awful. Like Hot Toys just needs to listen to us. We've all been begging them, please reissue the Gonk Droid, give it to us in a quad pack so we can get 4 Gonk Droids and army build it. All I want on my DTOF is to have one Jawa with like 36 Gonk Droids behind them, and they just don't give it to us. Instead, they give us this Ahsoka Tano or whatever. Like, come on, dog, are you crazy? This is an absolute banger. This is Hot Toys in form. This is an absolute smoke show. This is 6 scale Economist. Let's jump right into it. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This is 6 scale Economist. In today's video, we're talking about arguably the best Star Wars Hot Toys has ever given us in the 1/6 scale Ahsoka Tano. Before we get into it, I just want to remind everybody, we are still doing the giveaway. This video is going to be included in the giveaway. Just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be picking a random video, I'm picking a random comment, and two people will be receiving the Star Wars Black Series 1/6 scale Hondo Ohnaka from Clone Wars. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about absolute fire. This is the official hot or cold investment video of Ahsoka Tano. As always, first we're going to talk about this figure from a collection perspective, and then we're going to talk about it from an investment perspective. From a collection perspective, I mean, you guys know my thoughts. If you guys saw my initial reaction to this, to this figure coming out, it's literally perfect. Just going into like more of like the details, like the fact that they again did not give us jointed elbows and they gave us seamless arms is fantastic. The material that they used for this like skirt thing that she wears is great, and the fact that they gave us like this yoga pant material on her legs means she's going to be very posable. Sure, you're not going to be able to bend the arms, but honestly you don't really need to, especially because like her look is to have these like lightsabers facing backwards, which works really well with having her arms straight out. So that was an excellent call by them. They're also giving us the Pur's eye system on this one, since this her like someone's gonna flame me for this. I'm just gonna call them the tentacles. I can't remember what they're called. You can remove them and you can actually move her eyes, which is fantastic. We need every single Hot Toy to have that functionality. It just looks so good next to Anakin. Obviously we get the tease here of the Clone Wars Mall. That's for a whole nother discussion, but that's awesome. Looks like we're going to be getting a Clone Wars Mall. Why they didn't give us the deluxe version that comes with this base, I do not know, but I'm not going to throw rocks at this absolutely beautiful figure. This is going to be a very realistic pose to actually be able to do, which is really cool. The head sculpt is bar none. They struck the perfect balance between realistic and animated. I absolutely love the cloak that they gave us with. I wish we could have gone a Jedi cloak as well, but I would have, if you had to tell me I could get one or the other, I would have preferred to have this one, so I'm really glad they went for that. And like standing there next to Captain Rex, she looks absolutely fantastic. Taking a look at everything that he comes with, this is the only negative for this figure. I wish they gave us a deluxe set. I would have loved to have paid $50 more to get like a really sick display base, or like something else that she's going to come with in your Jedi robe, maybe her green lightsabers. But could this be because we have a is she going to be in the Mandalorian season 2? It's basically the worst kept rumor ever, and it sounds like she's going to be. So in that case, maybe that's when they're going to bang us with a deluxe version of her. But like Ahsoka is the most important to me from the Clone Wars, so I wanted to have a deluxe set from the Clone Wars. But again, I'm not mad. Like it just looks absolutely fantastic. And like everything she comes with, like it's not a whole lot. Like we get a basic display base, which I'm fine with. We get the standard hands. We get the 2 lightsabers, one small and one larger, because that's that's how she rolls in the show. We get a grenade, which is obviously from a scene in season 7. It's kind of whatever. We get holograms, which I'm kind of starting to get a little bit. I make jokes about the holograms. I'm starting to get a little bit tired of them. I probably have like 30 holograms now, and I have no clue what to do with any of them. I never use them. But what you're paying for here is you're just paying for the best Hot Toy, probably arguably the best Hot Toy Star Wars has ever. The best Star Wars Hot Toy that Hot Toys has ever given us. It just looks absolutely fantastic. And just look at it again. Here's the actual head sculpt in hand, so you can really see the details. It just looks marvelous. Like I love the contrast that for the tone of orange that they picked to contrast with the blue and white on her tentacles. Again, I don't remember what they're called, but it just looks great, and like the subtle hint of like lip gloss just looks fantastic. And just talking about it from an investment perspective, I mean, it's absolutely, it's such a no-brainer. Like, this figure literally broke the internet, and like people who don't even collect Hot Toys are now like picking up this figure just because of all the Ahsoka fans. Like, it's very easy to make the argument how much upside this figure can have. Like, let's just start off the bat and let's just get this out of the way. You have zero downside for this figure. Once this figure sells out, it will never, ever touch retail. So you definitely have no concern on that. And then talking about it, I feel like what its potential upside is. Well, here are the concerns for it. One, the worst kept rumor in the world, Rosario Dawson is going to be playing Ahsoka in Mandalorian Season 2. Like, everybody is saying it. I imagine that it's probably going to come to fruition. So like, if we see that, like, we could see her get a release in the Mandalorian Season 2, so like, again, additional supply. But it's important to keep in mind, that's not the Clone Wars. That's not us getting a Clone Wars. Like, could we get the exact same head sculpt if we see her in the Mandalorian Season 2 and they give us a Mandalorian hot toy? Absolutely. It absolutely could be the exact same head sculpt that we're seeing here. But this Clone Wars outfit, and, you know, having the Clone Wars box and being like the Clone Wars Ahsoka Tano is something that is probably not going to be replicated down the future. And so it's, you know, even if we get a Mandalorian Season 2 release of her, it's going to be different from what this Clone Wars release is. And like, all of the Clone Wars fans out there, like, Ahsoka Tano is like the second most popular character among Star Wars fans. This figure is going to do very, very well from an investment perspective. If you have not pre-ordered this figure yet, do yourself a favor, pre-order it. Don't play any games with yourself, and don't take this one lightly. Like, this is, I've never seen a Star Wars hot toy do something to the community like this announcement did. This is a figure that's going to do very well in the secondary market. You know, me personally, I've already pre-ordered 2 of these. Like, do not be afraid to double up on this figure. One, I kind of want to be able to display her like with her robe and without her robe. I want to be able to display her with like Rex or maybe with different clones. So like, I want to have some versatility with this one, and I literally have zero concern about my money being invested into this figure, which is why it was such a no-brainer for me to pick up 2. So even if you are like a mildly, you know, you've never even seen the Clone Wars, or you don't even like really like Ahsoka Tano that much, or you just don't know much about her, do yourself a favor, watch the Clone Wars, pre-order this figure, then watch the Clone Wars. You'll see why everybody loves this character. Her character development from Season 1 of being this bratty, annoying character to Season 7, you know, is just absolutely fantastic. This is a Star Wars figure that I imagine most of you guys already know this, and you guys have already pre-ordered it, but this is such a no-brainer. Nobody should be sleeping on this figure from an investment perspective and a collection perspective. But these are just my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below. Obviously, you guys knew I was going to love this figure. It's not, are you buying Ahsoka? It's how many Ahsokas are you buying? That is the real question. But these are just my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys picking up this Ahsoka? How hyped are you? Are you guys hyped for, you know, more for us to get more Clone Wars figures? Do you think we're going to see Ahsoka in Season 2 of The Mandalorian? Let me know down there. This is Sixth Economist, and as always, buy the dip, sell the rip. This is the way. We will see you in the next video.